did want to, with what time we've got, did bring in too another emergent program or idea from Allendale Strong is the food co-op.
Yeah.
Which you were talking about ownership of housing, but ownership of housing alone does not represent a strong neighborhood. It's about ownership of business and community. And so here's Allendale Strong moving us to form and open a food cooperative, which is it's another learning doing group that started this in around 2018, I guess, and we've continued to connect with a national network, the Food Cooperative Initiative. They provided us a seed grant, and then this last year they gave us another grant, so we can get a website and get a member campaign. And members of the co-op are equity members. That's such a powerful direction for Allendale Strong and our city to see community ownership of business. And that's not a new idea. That's a very old idea that has been instrumental in a number of places. And it's a growing movement around the country. And here we got Allendale Strong emerging that as a strategy for the future of Shreveport. So it's really inspiring, not easy, but the progress and the support we've gotten for that and encouragement is really, really great.
And
Definitely.
Kim, won't you tell them how I'm beginning to get involved in this even more, but how we meet with the other food co-ops, Yeah,
well, there are around 400 food cooperatives across the United States, and it's continuing to grow as a movement. And so the Food Co-op Initiative put us in a peer group of startups. And the peer group we're in is in the Black-led formation of food cooperatives. And so we meet once a month with these now 11 other peer co-ops from across the country. And literally, I mean, from one side of the country to the other. And we learn collectively. The Food Co-op Initiative, it gives us a facilitator. We take on the organizational aspects of it and how we grow and develop the business plan, get a feasibility done, and any number of great things that in our democratically controlled business. And it's inspiring. And just one tidbit of data on this that just I can't let go of is that every food cooperative business starts with a learning community or learning doing group who knows nothing about the grocery business. And that out of that emergence, there is a 90% success rate for startup food co-ops to be sustained and thrive. And that compares to business startups in general have about a 10% success rate. So there's something about the power, I'll call it the power of caring together as a community, that is really something we can have confidence in. And I know we're still in that, we're growing confidence that we can do this stage, but we're tracking okay. And we are hopeful now with this new grant from the Food Co-op Initiative that we can maybe get to a part-time paid staff that can give us more consistency day to day, and that we can grow our membership to 300 people or 300 equity members, so we can get a feasibility done. And then from there, grow to 1,000 members, which is kind of our rule of thumb for when we should actually break ground, renovate an existing corner store, or get ready to move to operations.
Man, I can't wait. And I'm already a member, so, of the co-op, and but we really want more people to be involved. We need more people to be
Yes.
involved, and we definitely want to. We've been getting the word out, and we're just going to keep moving forward, right? And we have a lot of things that are going on with Allendale Strong. I mean, did you foresee this, Dorothy, Kim, John? Did you guys foresee this? The day that when Fuller Center for Housing gave you your keys, and day that somebody whispered in your ear, Dorothy, they're gonna build the interstate through here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
Man.
foresee this?
No, because when that was whispered in my ear, it was just like, wow, why they didn't tell us this? Why are we going through this? Why are they building homes over here? But you know what? Even though I didn't foresee what we're going through now, for me, it's a blessing, because you know what? Number one, I'm learning from this. It just doesn't stop here. We are, I mean, really, we are helping others as we go through our struggles. So, and then for number one, for the next, for Community Renewal International, just to step in, because, that's what they do. They build community. So it was like, this not gonna happen. That's what we do. Why? I mean, that would almost be like they're dismissing what they do if they wouldn't have stepped in. But I am so thankful for Mac McCarter and his team, the visionary, who didn't let go of the vision. So, you know what? Even though sometimes I feel like I've been in this, and I ain't gonna do it this rest of my life. Cause I was just laughing with Kim the other, I said, I got a life. And I don't want I-49 to be the rest of my life. But again, I am learning so much from all the different entities that Allendale Strong is involved in. And it's okay. And you know what? I have hope. And we're gonna succeed, and we're gonna be successors. And what's emerging out of Allendale is gonna spread.
Mm-hmm.
And it will, and it shall.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a spoken word right there.
There you go.
Amen.
There you go.
Amen.
And right,
There you go,
what I'm
Deacon.
talking about.
There you
Now
tell
that's-
about it, Deacon.
Right. That's what I'm saying, and just like you say, people will know Swepco Park, they're gonna know, oh, you talking about Allendale Strong? Oh yeah, they were part of this, they were part of that. And you know what? Not so much as to give us all this credit, but what we need to look is that we're just not helping bringing our city together, but we're helping others. And we're gonna go across the countries, okay? And that's what we're gonna do. Thank you, Mac McCarter, for your vision. And thank you for being the visionary. And thank all of you who have come in and see the vision that we can run with this thing. Okay? We run it with this. We ain't gonna faint. We ain't gonna stop. And you know what? I always say, God, send my Aaron and my Hur. They were the ones who lifted up Moses's arms when he got tired. So when I get tired, you all are my Aaron and my Hur. You lift up my arms so that I can continue to go on. And I appreciate you all. Good things are emerging out of Allendale.
Thank you, Dorothy. And that, man, that was a wonderful speech. But I know we got other things that are happening. Kim, can you go ahead and elaborate, because we only have so many minutes left. Can you elaborate on some of the other things? Because 2022, we got a lot of things going on, but we got some stuff that maybe even go into 2023. Can you elaborate a little bit?
Oh, sure. I think that's The concept of learning together, sometimes called social learning or cultural learning, and which means we've got to experiment and do things while we're learning. It really has just unlimited potential as long as we keep adding more willing people who want to share their gifts in us growing. And so, one of the things that's in progress of conversations now is something that you've brought to us, Roosevelt, with this homeowners summit that's really kind of connected with the Swepco Park area. Once again, kind of illustrating the potential catalyst nature of the park, and then the strengthening of the residents of Allendale, those homeowners, and ways that they can learn more. And then I'm really excited about the future of growing the capacity, or all of our capacities, around small and incremental development, and the possibilities for us to learn about and take action on land trust, cooperatively owned housing, maybe even cooperatively owned utilities, and really beginning to help our citizens who are interested in being small incremental developers get those skills. Through our national network, we're now able to connect with some of the resources to help learn, to help finance small incremental development. And so those potentials are there for us. It said it's going to depend not on this small group on the call today, but on those willing individuals who join us and bring their gifts and interest to want to take on some of these new opportunities, new vision, new direction for our city and our communities. And I guess John first coined this thing, but the whole mindset of Shreveport's only as strong as its weakest neighborhood, and that we're strengthening those chains or those links in the chain with what Allendale Strong represents and what it's doing, what it's thinking about, and what it's attracting people to emerge. So very thankful for that, and for all of you and our whole group.
All right. Hey, John, I am going to give you the last couple of minutes, my man. You're going to end this off here.
What Dorothy said, I can't really think of anything else to add to what Dorothy or Kim said. I stumbled into a chicken joint and ran into a friend who said, "Hey, did you know they're building a highway through Allendale, 7 years ago?" And here I am today. What a long, strange trip it's been. I never would have imagined I would be doing these things that I'm doing. And so I'm really grateful to God and grateful to all of my friends for in there with me and all that I've learned. It's a fascinating subject. So even met you from Atlanta by way of Allendale. So what a fantastic experience. Can't wait to see what's next this happy new year.
Definitely. I can't wait to see what's next. And, we're just going to keep moving forward. And it's a long ride. It's a long road, It's not over yet, but at the same time, we can just enjoy it as we keep going along. And I am so happy to have you guys as to take this ride with. All right. I'm so happy to take this ride with you guys.
Yeah, it's a fantastic journey.
So you know what? Wait a minute. I'm gonna say this. I got to say this. This just fell in my spirit. God is raising up an army. There's an army rising up to break every chain, that's working against us. He got an army rising up, okay? That's just like Kim came in, John came in, and look at you. You done come in from Atlanta, okay? Tell me.
Yeah.
They ain't got, and the thing about it, we're all on the same page working for the same good.
Yeah.
Okay? Just know y'all
Mhm.
part of the army. And this is God's army.
Mm.
There you go.
Yeah, that's all I got to say. I'm done.
Quoting Tasha Cobb. That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
And that's one of my
That's
favorite
it.
songs. So
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite songs. So hey, I'm so happy to have you guys on this episode of podcast. I just foresee the future is bright in Allendale. The future is bright in Allendale.